Now that we know the principles of creating shapes, drawing ellipses, polygons, and stars will be even easier and even more fun.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
But before we start, I'd like to point out something. Now, if you guys think that I'm going too fast with this course, that I'm too fast with showing you all that I want to show you, well, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to go back to every single thing I teach you. I don't want to repeat every single technique. This is the power of online learning and video courses in particular. If you didn't get something, if you missed something, pause the video, rewind it, play again, and watch again. It's about your pace of learning and your learning style, and online courses give you the biggest flexibility. Okay, so since we got this cleared out, let's continue with the rest of the creation tools, and let's start with the ellipse tool. The ellipse tool sits underneath the rounded rectangle, and it also has a handy shortcut, which is the letter L. I'll click and drag to create an ellipse, and if I hold down the Shift key, I'll create a perfect circle. I can also click on the artboard to get a dialog box to enter the desired values for width and height. If I enter different values, I'll get an ellipse. And if I enter the same value for width and for the height, well, I'll get a circle. So that's pretty understandable, right? Let's move on to the polygon. The polygon tool sits underneath the ellipse tool. In addition to all the tricks we already learned, we'll check out yet another one. When I click and drag to create a polygon, I'll hit up and down arrows to add corners like so, or to subtract them until I get a triangle. Alternatively, if I click anywhere on the artboard, I will get the polygon tool dialog box, where I can enter the radius value and the amount of sides I wish to have. So, as an example, I'll enter 100 for the radius, and I want to have 7 sides. Okay, now let's create some stars because they are the most fun. But let's clean up the artboard first, and notice that I keep using the ever so handy Ctrl-A combination to select all and the backspace key to delete all. Okay, with the star tool that sits right here underneath the polygon tool, we can go even more crazy. I'll click and drag like so to create a star. Well, that's nothing special, right? So, when I create the second star, I will use up and down arrows to add or to subtract rays of the star. But I can do even more. I can hold down the Control key and at the same time move my mouse up and down to change the length of the rays and the overall appearance of the star like so. So I can get really funky stars, or I can create a sun shape like this one. Now, as Larry David would put it, pretty cool, huh? If you're wondering if there is a dialog box associated with the star tool, well, the answer is yes. Here you can set 2 radius values and the number of points, which are the spikes of the rays actually. So if you want a nice sun for your project, you can type in 50 as radius 1, 150 for the radius 2, and give it 30 points to get a sun like this one. So don't forget to play with the creation tools, guys. Experiment with them. That's the only way you will fully understand them and take advantage of all the techniques I just showed you. In the next video, we'll learn to copy objects, because Illustrator lets you do some more sophisticated copying, however it may sound. So, see you in the next video.